Almaty also has like one of the highest educations in the whole country. For me personally, right now I'm studying in school and it's helping me a lot. Moreover, Almaty offers many essential things and amenities to live here, like shops, malls, cafes, and other things that you would ever need to live here.
If you would like to change something about your hometown, what would you like to change?
If I could change something in my hometown, I would like to lower the crime rates here. There are many types of crimes here, like murder, robbery, and contraband, other types of crimes. All these crimes can affect massively in our daily life for everybody, because most people don't feel safe here at times. And if we were to lower crime rates in Almaty, it's going to help people feel safer in general, and also help gain more tourist attraction, and people will gain more confidence in themselves.
Is there any reason to not love your hometown?
No.
Is there any reason to not love your hometown?
Yes, I think there are a couple of reasons to not love hometown Almaty, and one of this, which is a massive problem here, is air pollution that is widespread in Almaty. Air pollution here is very affects people's lives massively. It causes many disease outbreaks and infections to people. Also, it affects nature and natural habitats that we have here, ruining the scenery that Almaty has. Moreover, it's produced by cars and different types of energy sources, which we have tons of here in Almaty. Due to that, air pollution is a very common occurrence here, and it's very widespread.
Okay, so let's start your IELTS speaking part 2. Your question card is in chat box. Your 1 minute has just started. Please prepare your answer in your answer sheet and start. You may start. Your 2 minutes has just started.
One difficult decision that I had to make was when I had to choose between staying in my previous school, which was an ordinary public school in Almaty, or leaving and getting into an IS here in Almaty.
Mhm.
And why it was difficult was that the reason why it was difficult was that in my previous school it was really easy to study and get good grades, so I could live a leisure lifestyle there. However, due to that, most likely I wouldn't be able to get into a good university and study abroad. And my second option was getting into NIS and studying there. NIS was way harder compared to my previous school, and however, it offered tons of benefits like having extracurriculars, less our grades mattering more than compared to other schools, and us being able to sign up for lots of competitions. I chose to go to NIS. It was a very hard decision for me, but NIS was way more important to me since my dream was to study abroad and get into a good university. Because that, and right now I'm continuing my studies here in NIS, and I'm enjoying my time here. I think that I don't regret my choice of choosing NIS over my previous school, despite me having made tons of friends.
Finished.
I love it here.
Time is up. So, let's continue with your third task. Do you think people today find it harder to make decisions than people in the past? And then why?
Yes, I think that today's people have a harder time making decisions compared to our parents that lived in the past. The reasons for that are that we have developed a lot since that time, and the average person's also IQ and their knowledge has increased about the whole world. Due to that, lots of people have like many different things in their minds, and think all the time think about other things, because that they sometimes get confused about what to answer or what decision to make, what's better, what's worse. However, in the past, people used to be more, I guess, simple-minded to now, since at that time, many people used to work a lot compared to studying, because they could take decisions without consideration more easily and without thought most of the time. And due to that, they make decisions in a breeze compared to now people.
Perfect. What are the main factors that influence people's decisions?
The main factors that influence people's decisions are things that are family members, friends, and government. Because since family is family, because family members are people that you value mostly your life and are the ones that help you all the time. You naturally tend to believe them and take their advices and what they want you to do more seriously, because that they affect your decision making. Secondly, friends, because if you were to build up a lifelong friend, a best friend that you trust, then you would naturally trust them to help you with your decision making and what you will do in the future. And thirdly, I think government also influence our decisions massively by including different types of news in TV channels, YouTube videos, Instagrams, all things, and talking about negative.
Can collective decisions made by groups be more effective than individual ones?
I think that yes, collective decisions can be at times better than decisions made by one, since a collective decision is made mostly by considering everyone's opinion and what they think. Due to that, it brings out the average, what you all think, the best thing out of your whole group. However, it can also be worse at times. For instance, if there are more than 4 people in a single group, then I think that it would be worse, because studies show that the best number of people to have in a group is for that being good. It won't be too chaotic and everyone will have something to do. And if it's more than 4, I think that it will become way too chaotic to even consider everyone's opinion fully, and the results will be mixed. At that time, I think a single person's decision will be better.
Perfect. And the last question. Do you think artificial intelligence will ever be able to make better ethical decisions than humans?
I think that no class what artificial intelligence have many positive benefits. They know almost everything about what we know, and like every knowledge, this artificial intelligence lacks is emotions, since it is an object basically. It doesn't have real feelings about anything. Due to that, it can't comprehend how a human would make a decision based on emotions and who they like more. And yes, that. But in most scenarios, I think that humans will have better decision-making skills than artificial intelligence. However, maybe if a decision doesn't requires no emotions at all and requires you to be cold-blooded and have
Tick
rational
tock,
thinking,
tick tock,
then
tick tock, tick tock, tick tock. Already we are going to 16, 17. You need to use your countdowner. The examiner should go home. My wife is waiting. Right? Till morning I cannot listen to you. They are paying for me only for 15 minutes, that's all. So just kidding, of course, but the reality is this. So now full format exam I'm starting. Please be careful with timing. Now I didn't interrupt you too much, but focus on your timing. For speaking part 1, each question may be 1 minute, maybe 70 seconds maximum. And then you should complete speaking part 1 in 4.5 minutes, maximum 5. Because you won't have time for part 3, otherwise, as you see. And then part 2. Try to use sentence connectors, discourse markers, nevertheless, nonetheless, although. And then not panic, not rush. Try to give me the feeling, try to wake me up, otherwise I will sleep. Your answer is not bad. I'm not saying your answer is bad. I'm saying wake the examiner up. Take my attention. Okay, Tom?
Okay.
Let's go. Now I will start with the introduction now. Good morning. My name is Farooq and I'm your Ielts speaking part examiner today. Can you please tell me your full name?
Good morning. My full name is My full name is
I need to hear your voice strongly. Okay, not be shy. So, thank you. What can I call you?
And you can just call me Daulat Khan.
Okay. May I see your identification, please?
Yes, sure.
And then you need to give me your ID card, your passport. Yeah, you sure it is. Then you can bring it to me. Thank you, that's fine. Now, this is the first part. I would like to ask you some questions about yourself and your daily life. Do you usually have a fixed daily routine or does it change often?
Yes, I think that I have a daily routine since my I have a daily routine through days from Monday to Friday, but on Saturday and Sundays my routine is random and changes very often. And the reason is that on Mondays through Friday I have school and I always follow the same routine of waking up, brushing my teeth, and eating. And I also go to school, and due to that, I follow a daily routine at those days. However, on Sundays and Saturdays, I'm not forced to do anything, and I don't have anything to do. So I wake up at random times, do everything randomly, do my homework at different times, and basically have a random routine at those days.
What part of your day do you enjoy the most?
They enjoy the most. I enjoy probably Saturdays the most because it's a weekend, so I can relax the whole day, and also I have time to do other things like study, maybe learn something new, like something related to IT to gain more knowledge. Also, at Saturday, I can wake up either early in the morning or late in the evening, even maybe. And I have all the time in the world to do my homework of each lesson and prepare for each one of them.
What do you like or dislike about social media platforms?
The thing that I dislike about social media platforms is that they're way too addictive to the normal person. Social media platforms are mostly made so that they can attract your attention and make it so that you want to watch them over and over and over again. Due to that, you spend your whole day doing nothing but watching social media. Due to that, you waste most of your life doing nothing, basically, and learning nothing. However, I think that Moreover, social media can affect our daily lives and how we do things, since social media affects our brains, our short-term memory span, because that we forget things more often and forget basically everything about what we watched the whole day.
How do you see social media changing in the future?
Social media in the future. I think that in the future, social media will become even more addictive since it's progressing, it's advancing to that area in the future. And also, social media will most likely have lots of negative sides because it's social media apps are mostly made so they can make money of you watching things, and because that they'll try to make it more addictive. However, I think there will be some also content that will help viewers on things like on your homework or on learning new stuff.
Mm-hmm. Do you think social media affect the way people communicate in real life?
Yes, I think that social media has a big impact on how we communicate on a daily basis. Since social media makes us want to compare ourselves with other celebrities who have basically perfect lives, and due to that, most people become more shy and introverted, not wanting to befriend people or talk to them. They'd rather talk online, not showing their identity and how they look or how they talk, just by typing on a keyboard or on a phone. Because that people tend to become more shy, and their ability to communicate with other people uh, regresses and becomes worse.
So, thank you. Now, in this part of the test, I'm going to give you a topic. You will have 1 minute to prepare your answer, and then you should speak for 1 to 2 minutes on the topic. Completion of 2 minutes will be important for you. You can make some notes if you wish. There is a paper and your pen. So, here is your topic. Describe a time when you change your opinion about something important. So you should say what your original opinion was, what made you change your mind, what happened after you changed it, and explain how this experience affected you. Your question is in our chat box. Your 1 minute is just started. You can start.
Okay. For a very long time, I used to think that working alone was a better and efficient way to to achieving success than to working with a team. I thought that teamwork was inefficient due to there being many different opinions about the same topic. However, my opinion changed last year when I did a group project with its group. At the very beginning, I wanted to just branch out from my group and do everything solo, because when I had trusted my teammates with doing a group project previously, they had failed my expectations by not doing their share of work. However, as the project went on, I realized that my teammates had skills that I didn't. Some were good at presenting, some were good at research, and some were good at organizing things. And I started to talk to them and work with them efficiently. The quality of our work was better than most others, since they weren't communicating as efficiently as us. After that experience, I had learned that teamwork isn't a weakness; it's a strength. That each person has their own strengths and can help each other in a group project.
Okay, your time is up. Thank you for your answer. Now we are going to speaking part 3. Do you think people today are becoming more self-centered compared to the past? Why? Why not?
Yes, I think that in today's society, many people always judge themselves based on their appearance and how they look on the outside and not on the inside. Most of the time, it's because of how social media affects us, since most people end up comparing themselves and how they look with celebrities who only show their good sides with makeup on and how they look in their best shapes. In the past, people used to be very simplistic, and since at that time everyone worked hard jobs to support their families, it, it didn't matter how they looked most of the time. Most people fell in love or liked each other due to their inner beauty and not their outer beauty. But since times have changed, people became more self-centered and have abandoned liking what's on the inside. So,
Show with your voice tone. How do social norms influence whether people choose to be kind or not?
mm, I think that social norms can influence us massively on how we act and what kind of actions we do, since we people are pressured by society and by people to do stuff that they may not want to do. Like maybe if your friends are bullies and they pick on other people, you may feel also pressured to also commit things that you don't want by bullying other people. Due to that, you change how you act fully and try to fit in with their opinions and what they do.
Do you believe kindness should be taught in schools as a life skill?
And yes, I think that oh, think that kindness should be taught at school, since kindness can be different everywhere. There are many forms of kindness, and most of the time people learn it by life experience. However, if we were taught it at school, we even need to go through all the trouble of learning it the hard way. Moreover, you should people should be able to lie and sometimes be cold to other people, depending on situations and what type of person the other one is. And because it can help many people not face difficult situations in life.
Perfecto. So we are going to the exam. We are going to the end of this exam. First of all, what can I say about this two basically? You used approximately 1 minute, 50 seconds, 1 minute for speaking part 1. And then part 2, not fully on time, but you need to manage it. All answers will be really okay. You try to speak too fast, I felt it. But you need to show me the end of the sentences with your voice tone. Or you need to give a pause between sentences. And of course, when you come to the end of the answer, you felt that I didn't understand that you finished or not. You need to show me.
Yeah.
As you see, I'm always giving pauses. I'm coming to the end, like this end. So you need to show me. Then the examiner can easily understand that you can manage your speaking section. You are managing it. You are leading it. Okay?
Okay.
But all in all, in my opinion, if you develop this speaking part, it reaches at least 7.5 directly. What kind of development? Just your voice tone. And then not make basic mistakes in grammar. For example, our brains. How many brains do you have?
How many what?
You said our brains when you were talking about social media and its effects. You said our brains. It can be okay in Turkish language, but in English, how many brains do you have?
One.
Why you say our brains?
I sound like in a general tone of
Too general.
people.
Maybe you have 2 brains, but most people have only 1 brain. I don't know. So singular, plural. Sentence connectors. Not change the ideas. Give pauses. Then 7.5 would be. If you do not make basic mistakes, but you need to focus on till the next lesson. Sentence connectors deeply, please. Okay.
Okay.
So I think I need to come to the end of this lesson. Do you have a question?
No.
Okay. So thank you for today. Take care of yourself. Waiting for your homework. Of course. Bye for now.
Bye.
Bye.